Raised beds, I do them because of my back. I've had 3 back surgeries. And I may try to get a little taller, but these are all right. I'll plant some squash here. These beds are a year old. I built them out of just scraps that I had laying around here. They're 10 by 4, 10 by 5. But I'll plant a few squash right here. But I'm gonna plant some pole butter beans, and I done them as a dry bean last year, and they've done pretty good. I cooked some today. Easy to put up. You wait till they dry, get the husk off, put them in the freezer about 3 days, keep them in a quart jar, and then soak them overnight before you cook them. So I'll put some running beans right here on this first trellis. Some running butter beans are like a speckled butter bean. And then on this second trellis, I may do running butter beans all the way through. I'm not sure, but last year right here I planted some rattlesnake snap beans, and they're good, but they're a lot of trouble to get ready. You know, they say they stringless, but that's a lie. But these 2 trellises right here produce a lot, and it's shady. And so early, before it starts cooling off, what I may do is come in here when it's shady and plant a little lettuce and cabbage early, because it'll be in the shade. Let me just tell you, in Mississippi, brother, it gets hot in the summer. It's already 90 degrees today, and it hadn't even got summertime. This is another bed I had last year. I had a few tomatoes in it, and undoubtedly a watermelon or 2. This is a volunteer. I'm gonna just let it grow. That's a volunteer potato. I'm gonna let it grow. And I might plant a cantaloupe or something in here, a couple with it. These 2 beds here, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna put in these. I bought these beds. I bought 3 of these cedar beds for $90 on an online auction from a local person here. And I've got cardboard down, some dirt I get from up at the cemetery at the end of my driveway, from where they just pile it up, and then some garden soil, and I'll go out here to my chicken pen, get some chicken litter if I need it, and I got a little compost in there. This one, squash, or I may plant some purple hull peas in these 2. I don't know, but I've already got some Creole tomatoes. They do good in this heat. They're coming up nicely. Everything I planted very late this year, but my squash I want to be late because I had squash bugs last year, and I'm hoping they get through soon. Some more tomatoes. These are Park Swappers. I've never tried them. I'm gonna try them this year. And I also have some Uma orange. I've got some heirloom seeds that I may plant later in the year. They'll still have time here to make it. We've got a good growing season. Straight 8 cucumbers. I'm gonna trellis them on this this trellis. The same over here. And make a few pickles. We do that. We do pickles and canned vegetables and all that to do with the fair, at the county fair here. And you know, they pay, the 4-H pays. My 2 grandsons made over $200 a piece last year with some artwork and some canning that they helped me do and all that. And I made a couple of hundred, won some blue ribbons, you know. So this is my raised bed garden. Now what I do when I mow the grass, I sweep it up and I put it right here. I tore my old compost pile down, but I pile this up. I use this for mulch on top of my garden. It's just grass, and it does really good. I just put a thin layer, and and I'll just come out here with my tractor with the front end loader on it and just turn it every now and then, maybe every week or so, and go from there. I'll put a little chicken litter in it, and it'll compost up pretty good. So this is the start of my little raised bed garden. Now, people, you're gonna have to realize something. It may come a time again where this is the only groceries you can get, is what you grow or what you raise. And we've got a generation of kids that don't know how to do anything. I try to teach mine how to do these things. They're out swimming right now, but they both know how to plant a garden. They know how to get some things done. They know how to drive my little tractor. They know how to tend to these chickens, those kind of things. And, you know, you got to get to it, and you don't have to have raised beds. I like raised beds. They're nice. It takes a lot more water for them, but they're easy on my back. They're easy to keep clean. But the things I'm planting in these raised beds, you can plant right in the ground. You may have to amend the soil with some fertilizer or something. And there's people that do this organic. You know, I'm not a real organic farmer. I use 7 Dust. I spray it on my tomatoes. I spray it on my cucumbers. You know, so this is just my little corner of the world, and we'll see what it does as the year goes on. But I think it's going to be a good crop this year. And you know, if you want to get into something and be a little more self-sufficient, hey, it's a good time to start. Take care. Talk to you later.